Hello viewers and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Sokoto. Last episode we found out we had wool shortages and we tried to start justifying war against those guys because they do have wool. However, I think I said about it and actually I don't think it's a good idea because while they have wool we have to either walk through the desert or somehow get through these guys. And more importantly, our troops will be really weak if we go there because they right now can't reinforce and stuff because they don't actually have wool. So yeah, it's basically we can't solve it because we need wool to reinforce our troops, but we need to reinforce troops to get wool. So I'll stop justifying war, and maybe we'll get wool somewhere anyway. Hopefully, probably not though. At least our balance is looking not that bad. Actually, it is looking pretty bad. Maybe we can lower education spending. Yeah, actually this looks pretty acceptable. Especially given that we don't have wool. Which again, we really have to solve somehow. But yeah, I think, no, these are just, it just takes longer and longer for these to get built. Yeah, really not good. Oh, and at least our literacy is slowly improving, very slowly. How much did we need for the decision again? Actually, I'll suppress some guys again, but suppose I could do this, but right now I think Islamic law is pretty relatively useful. But yeah, this one required 4% literacy, which we don't have, and it would give us research and prestige, which we would really need. But yeah, alternatively, we could try to get foreign weapons, but I don't see how we would do that. Also, since we get more research points from conquering our neighbors, maybe. Actually, I look at all of Africa. So who's got the lowest military? These guys, with whom we still get a truce, I think. Yes, we do. Until in 2 years, actually. But they got no troops, but allies, which probably do have troops. Actually, I think we are allied with Benin ourselves, so they shouldn't do anything. Maybe we should try taking out these guys ASAP. Maybe not. These guys, Uasi, I think they are just, yeah, they are South African, so can't really take them. So who else is there without any military? Liberia, we could take them, but that would be dumb. We'd be destroyed by the USA, probably. Tunis also, but they are also far away, and I think they are at war with, they were at war with Russia and the Ottomans at some point, apparently. So, oh, these Xhosa guys would be pretty nice if it wasn't for the British being at war with them and them being here too. But yeah, we'll probably have to take Dahomey in 2 years. Because, I mean, they're next to us anyway. They're in a pretty good spot for taking. So, it really does make sense, in addition to their allies being either useless. Actually, oh, yeah, they're also building troops, but I don't think they can either, because they, just like we, don't have wool. So, it helps, it is as unhelpful to us, to them, as it is to us, so that's at least nice. And I can get either, I'll get more prestige. Much more useful right now. Maybe if we are at place 61 at the 61st nation in the world, maybe we get some wool now. Probably not though. The use of opium in the neighboring provinces now spread to the inland. Farmers and laborers throughout the Yoruba states have failed to turn up for work. The entire fields fall fallow as the people slip further and further down into the mists of continuing independence. Either we can have an opium problem again, or we can again destroy the opium, which we should, because it's bad and it will make the French like us less, which is So France, we still got good relations with them. That's what we shouldn't improve it anyway, because we don't want any great powers to screw us up. Not the US, not the NGF, not Austria, Russia, not these guys. Oh, and Bavaria can't do anything, they're landlocked. Alright. And we're still massively losing money. Maybe we should cut military spending because we don't need any soldiers anyway. I don't know. I mean, there gotta be some other way to get rule. I mean, there is. There's rule around us. Just we can't get there because it requires to colonize it, which we really can't do because we aren't great with secondary powers and because we don't have the tech yet. However, our literacy is rising, so that's nice, and our research too. So that really is kinda nice. And we got liberation movements again. Yeah, and it's actually, when can we actually do this? The 9th of May 1860. Our infamy will have gone down a lot by there too. Oh, and we got another decision. Despite the obvious rightness of our country's trade policies, greater amounts of foreign goods could be useful, and elements within our administration have suggested setting up a limited trading post in one of our coastal cities, where foreign ships can moor and trade without compromising the cultural integrity of the Sokoto Caliphate. It could be an economic boon to the area and the nation, but conservative voices warn that destructive foreign influences might further creep into our society. Alright, so we can either get a trading post which has these effects, which I think are useful and help fulfilling life demands, but it makes people more reactionary in Lagos and more conscious, or just more conscious. Actually, yeah, we want consciousness. It gives us, it should give us anyway plurality, which we need. Alright, it's almost 1860, so actually again opium, a sweet, pungent stench hangs over the back streets and alleys in one of our cities, emanating and spreading in every direction from an epicenter at the foreign trade station. The European traders have brought with them the habit of opium smoking, and our subjects have taken to it on a scale that threatens it to become epidemic. It seems that for every new ship that lands, more and more people get caught in the deadly pacifying web of addiction. What should we do? We could not intervene, which is bad, or we could we'll just ban opium, which will slightly reduce consciousness, but still, it goes down anyway, so yeah. Oh, and something happened here, but I don't know what. And, oh, we are having money problems again. I mean, it's not like we could buy any wool anyway because it's not available, so that's at least nice. And our upper house changed again. And yeah, the cost modifier here is really bad now. And this one actually too. This is just negative, and this is almost no upper house positive effect. Actually, yeah, it really is minus 0% from the upper house. I assume there are still no, of course there are no partially westernized nations yet, but at least some primitive ones, like the Dahomey, which we want to attack in January already, so we will be able to ASAP. So I think what I'll do is I'll send these guys here, these guys to the capital, and these guys to their countryside here. Because yeah, this is actually the biggest city and their only harbor. This is their capital, and this is just nothing basically. And it'll be May soon too. Oh, and socialists appeared. Karl Marx has published the Communist Manifesto, which has led to workers in Württemberg to found a party dedicated to advancing the agenda laid out then. They call themselves socialists and believe in land ruled by the workers. where the workers control the means of production. Equality, justice, solidarity, and democracy are the vital points in the socialist ideology. So do we also get socialists? Well, should get them at some point, I think. But it's not much anyway. We'll probably get them like later. Yeah, I think the socialist fiction. We can't even allow them, but they got planned there. Anti-military, citizenship, secularized, planned economy, and protectionism. They're not that bad, really. Especially given that actually the royal faction gets state capitalism, so it's pretty good. But planned economy is pretty good anyway. Alright. New political party in Sokoto Caliphate. And it's April, so it'll be May soon. And then we'll start justifying war. And yeah, we can do that right now. We'll start justifying a war of conquest. And yeah, then we'll conquer them. But we'll actually do that next episode. So until then, well, then see you then, I guess.